Hey everybody, this is Stacy with Kzoo Keto, and I have another chaffle recipe for you. Who else is still chaffling? I know we are. We're still coming up with new stuff, and we're bringing those new recipes to you. This one is my take on a blueberry muffin. I have all the ingredients out here that you're gonna need. You're gonna need, which one is this? Almond flour and coconut flour, vanilla and almond, egg of course. I have the powdered erythritol, which is the Keto, which we powder ourselves using a spice grinder. And of course, the shredded cheese. And last but not least, we have the blueberry flavor. You can use regular blueberries. However, I like to have blueberry in every single bite. So I found this on Amazon. It is 100% blueberries in a powder. It does have a little bit higher carbs because blueberries are on the higher end of the carb spectrum for the low carb berries. So I think no matter what you use, whether you use this or you use real blueberries, you're going to have a little bit higher carb count. So with these, you'll want to be careful on the amount you're consuming. Keep them as a treat, like maybe a special breakfast, like blueberry muffins for breakfast, or a dessert, and maybe try to only eat one if you can. Okay, if you remember from the past chaffle videos, I always put all the liquid ingredients in first, and then I move on to the dry ingredients. It seems to mix up a little bit better in that order. Alright, and then also, for anybody that's wondering what this is, I don't know exactly what to call it. I have a case of tennis elbow, and I'm currently undergoing occupational therapy. It's not physical therapy, it is occupational therapy to get this under control. So that's what that is. It's quite lovely, isn't it? Let's get going on these. Start with 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and I know it's really hard to see, but 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract. Believe me, you don't want to go over. I got that all mixed up in here. Now we're going to add the dry ingredients. We have 1 tablespoon of powdered erythritol sugar, whatever you want to call it. From the Keto is what we use.
Whatever you do, don't call it sugar.
It's easier.
Sweetener, I think, is the term that you
Powdered sweetener, alright. Then we're going to throw in the tablespoon of the blueberry powder. It's going to give it a nice fun color. Be careful when you're stirring because it'll slop up all over the place. Then we're going to put in 1/4 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese, which makes it the chaffle. And last, I have 1 tablespoon of almond flour and 1 tablespoon of coconut flour. Then it turns into this lovely purple mixture. I always say there are not enough purple in blue foods. It's so fun to look at. So if you don't have both coconut flour and almond flour on hand, if you don't want to purchase both of them, we do use both of them quite often, which is why we have them. The ratio is 4 to 1 with the almond flour to the coconut flour. So if you want to, if you have just coconut flour and you want to replace the almond flour, you're going to do another teaspoon of coconut flour instead of a tablespoon of almond flour. If you have just almond flour and you don't want to use coconut flour, I'm going to say I have not tried this because we do have both, so I don't know how it's going to turn out, but you would, instead of using just 1 tablespoon of almond flour, you would use 1/4 cup and 1 tablespoon. Let me know how that works out for you. But let's get these on. It does make 2. We'll put the macros on the screen for them. And I'm actually going to do one with the chaffle maker and one with the griddle, whatever it is. You can see it's got the smooth surface. Obviously these are preheated. So we're going to put about half of it on here. And about half of it on here. And this one is probably actually going to give you a little more of the muffin-y type texture because it doesn't have all the ridges and bumps that the chaffle maker has. This one is going to be more like a blueberry waffle texture.
Now you can spray them, but you haven't sprayed them, right?
I have not sprayed them because of the cheese. It is a little less cheese than traditional chaffles, but that's for texture reasons. Anybody doesn't know us, I'm very big on texture. For those of you that do know us, you know I'm very big on texture. We're gonna let those go for about 3 to 5 minutes. Mainly what I do is I watch the amount of steam that's coming out, and when the steam has significantly reduced, then I know that they're pretty much done. I smell some blueberry goodness up in here. Alright, let's get this out of here.
So does it taste like eggs, Stacy?
It does not taste like eggs. It tastes like blueberry. We'll flip that on there. So if you look at it on the side that was sitting right directly on the waffle iron, it's all brown, which, you know, it does that. But it looks prettier on that side because you got the blue and the purple. Alright, this one is also done. So let's get this one out of here. And it looks like a little blueberry pancake. Of course, this side is prettier than that side. We're gonna let these cool off and then we're gonna come in for the taste test. So here's the slight snafu.
We found out as
particular jar that we have, we wanted to tell you how much it was and I can't remember, so I went to look on Amazon and it's currently unavailable. So that has happened from time to time. We won't have this particular kind linked below, but we will have another kind that we've used linked below. You ready to try it?
Sure.
Do you want to do the waffle or do you want to do the muffin?
I'll try whichever.
It's almost like a
cookie.
Yeah, no, it's like those
hard?
The muffin tops, only it's not rounded.
Oh.
It's not hard, it's soft.
Oh, it's soft.
So,
oh, yeah, okay.
You know, it breaks and it's got the...
It's purple inside.
It's purple.
So, this is supposed to taste like a blueberry muffin?
Blueberry muffin. I love the blueberry flavor.
Definitely tastes like a blueberry muffin.
Mmm.
So you did it the powder way because
I want blueberry flavor in every
bite.
Every bite. Oh my god, it's delicious.
It's good. But if you like the regular blueberries, you could probably get away, just you're not going to have the intense blueberry flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And you experimented with the right amount too. Like you were trying to cut carbs by reducing the amount to like half and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't, you know. So you guys try because, you know, we did ours.
Change it however you want to change it. You know, everybody's taste buds are different. This is what tastes the best to me.
It's almost like a blueberry coffee cake.
I don't think I've ever had coffee cake.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me. It's good though.
It is really good, and the cheese gives it like a chewiness.
Yeah.
Because you don't taste the cheese at all either. You don't taste the egg, you don't taste the cheese. You just get the blueberry. I get a little bit of the almond.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I say be very careful with the almond flavoring, because that stuff is strong. 1/4 teaspoon, perfect.
Then you can tell the difference without it though.
Mm-hmm. I can.
Yeah. So this stuff, 100% blueberry powder. It's the only ingredient. So they must have dried the blueberries out and then grind them into a powder or something. So you could probably make, it smells weird.
It doesn't smell like blueberries.
And it does not smell like blueberries. But you can grind them out. I mean, you could probably do it with your own. Like if you just want to take like frozen blueberries and just puree them, you could probably do that. Gonna kind of have a similar thing with, if you're trying to get the flavor through the whole thing. If you're like me and you don't really care and you just make sure when you take a bite, you take a bite with a blueberry in it, and that's perfectly fine to me too. But so anyway, we got you covered either way. If you're more of a traditionalist or if you're newfangled like Stacy, either one.
If you gotta have it all in every bite.
Yeah, you gotta have it every bite.
God, this is so good.
Yeah, I feel like I should have more just to reduce her allowance.
So we got Mason, who is the resident blueberry expert.
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
I like it.
That's some good shit.
Wow.
All right, well here, eat that one so I don't. That's it from us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell notification so you know when we put out new videos. Stay keto.
See you guys.